folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Rimworld Lakeside Ridge. Quick apology about the last episode having no commentary. Kudos if you stuck through it, and I don't blame you if you didn't. So, for those of you who didn't watch last episode, we now have something resembling an actual defensible position. All of the walls are now complete. These are being made with the bones of our enemies, as is pretty appropriate as far as I'm concerned. We got a bunch of traps there, got an extra turret set up, got the turrets in bunkers, which we now actually need to put roofs on the bunkers. That will, it will make them shaded, which gives them an extra advantage to not being hit. I wish there was like a, is there an order for like a keep clear zone? That's my cat. Nope, that's not it. Well, I was hoping there was like a keep clear zone so that we could ask for this area to be kept clear of trees and what have you to give us a good line of sight. But I guess that's fine. Bashkir's out there rearming these traps, I think, and cleaning up. We have a couple of bodies to go bury, but that's no big deal. We can get on with that tomorrow, I guess. How's this doing? Wait, we can, where am I going? Floors, there we are. We can order this completed finally. Wind turbine's broken down. We'll fix that as soon as we can. That's nice to be back, folks. I've had a few days of not recording. I only had time for that one episode the other day, and I forgot to do audio on it. And because this is an Iron Man file, couldn't go back and re-record it. Had to just put it out there. Okay, we've got a boom ult on the way in, so the new turrets should take care of that pretty effectively if the traps don't. It only has one way to come in now, so I'm not too concerned. We have 4 turrets. It would be nice to have had better turrets by the time this happened. But with all 4 of them there, should any second now. There we are. And now we need to get people up to go fight the fires, because a boom will have just exploded in our base. Priscilla, the new colonist. Cat is licking a bag. She is something special. Okay, so our deadfall traps might not survive the night, depending on how quickly the guys put these out. I'm honestly fine with that. Probably going to be fighting these fires most, if not all of the night. Oh yeah, the traps did survive. They need to be rearmed. But that's... Are you guys gonna... I dislike this can't fight fires that aren't in your home area nonsense. Because that's just gonna burn out now. Well, I guess we'll just leave it to it. They'll fight the fires that encroach upon our territory. I don't know how much further backwards it can burn anyway. We may need to build our own little tree farm. Because alpha beavers keep destroying everything out here. There we are, it's red. Awesome. So there's a lot of work to be done now. But thankfully we have quite a few people to do it. The flooring is now done. I'm going to get ourselves a chem fuel generator to replace those 2 wood burners, which should be much more efficient. We are a little bit low on ingredients, but we have so many meals that it doesn't really matter. Well, at least not right now, it doesn't. So should get the chem fuel and fuel out at any moment. We do have a little bit of it. We were using it for making explosives, like true colonists would. Where are you going, Bashki? What are you doing? Running backwards and forwards. Oh well. Looks like someone has done. So how much does this produce? Okay, this produces the same as the other ones, still that 1000 watts. But I guess the fuel just lasts longer. I don't normally use the chem fuel, because by the time I get to this point, I normally have one or two of these guys up and running. And I know there's 2 more over here. We may end up making like just an entirely... Okay, we got another raid. Oh geez, they're coming from space. Well, we're gonna militarize everybody. So, Jebe. No. We want Jebe on hold at the top along with Kelly. You die. No, I don't want you. Did you just equip wood? No. You die and Kim. Oh, we got Cassowary in the way there, so we'll put Kim there. Bashkia there. And then McKay there. Oliver can go man the steel mortar. I'm going to put this on single now. Now I'm hoping these guys haven't brought grenades and then they can't just run through our wall. Now Udai doesn't have, sorry Oliver, what's your shooting skill anyway? 9, and he has a passion for it, so he's okay on these mortars. Not amazing. We have 20 shells. I would like another colonist or 2 so that we can get both of these man, but right now it's just not practical. But here he goes. Now they think they're going to prepare for a while before they attack, but I have different plans. Any moment now the mortar will fire. What's the range on that? Oh, it was the entire map. Oh, that's terrible. That's really bad. Why is our range so tiny? Or is that the minimum range? Oh, that's the minimum range. Okay, that makes much more sense. Hey, 2 dead. Apparently they're fine with that. Nope, now they're on the way. That's why I've been so eager to get those mortars. Although the rate of fire is terrible. You might get 1 more shell off before we send them up to the bunkers. Of course, if I had 2, obviously we'd have double the fire rate right now. There's the next shell. Nice. And with that, we're going to send them up into one of these bunkers. I'll have those 2 back away a little bit, because this is not going to be entirely an accurate process. How many graves have we got? 7. That should be enough, right? Not all of them are going to stay and fight, I guess. I hope. I assume. Especially not when they get around this corner, because every one of us has a view there. So these guys came from space, and I'm not impressed with their equipment. Ours is better. And of course, right as I say that, a guy walks around the corner with a pistol and hits Oliver. And they're fleeing. I don't think we care enough to pursue. Let's take a look at Oliver. How bad was it? Shot in the lung and the leg. So we'll get him into a medical bed. We'll get Kim to see to him. activate everything on the map. So that's all that stuff down there. It's a bunch of khaki weapons. I think there was some medicine up here. Yeah, and another really bad weapon. Yeah, he had a poor auto pistol and a 2-inch shooting, and he walked around and just hit Oliver twice. Poor Oliver. Well, Kim's on her way with herbal medicine because we still don't have really good drug production. Died from magic? I don't think... Is that a tribal? And he died from like a fever or something and they just assume it's magic. So that's nearly done. At 3 days we can get rid of that one. We're just waiting for this one to expand that we can finish off our pathway that goes along the outside of the buildings. Well, people have got berries to berries to body and bodies to bury now. A little bit of repair work to be done. We might expand this wall so that people have to just walk down with no cover. I don't like the fact that people are taking cover on this corner. But at least it's not taking too long to fix. And the walls are sturdy enough that they don't fall down in the middle of an invasion. At least not from what we currently have. We did make some nicer weapons though. Of course we'll sell some of them. I'm not sure who killed the boar, but we're going to butcher it. Now then, will we bury these guys? That looks like a yes, because one is gone already. Just bury that guy. And then, okay. Hold that one piece of good medicine, please. Now then, what else is on the map that can be hunted? There's a boar there, we'll get him. Boar over there, we'll get him too. What else did we just order? A rat or a chinchilla, something like that. That is a-okay. Seems like boars and llamas again. We get quite a few of these coming through these parts. There we are. So we'll order all those to be hunted. We do have a couple of hunters in the colony right now. Oliver's in bed, sleeping off his wounds. And probably just having a good sleep because he got shot. I mean, he earned it. Until this battle is done. Okay, what are you using to hunt? An LMG. Nice, that's appropriate. Can't complain because I'm the one who gave her it. Just water tower holding up. Yeah, this is still fine. I wasn't sure if this was going to be enough now that our colony's starting to grow, but it seems to be doing just fine. Okay. So. Wow, this thing doesn't like to move. This thing here. The Ancient Danger. I think we're in a position now, once Oliver's recovered, that we want to spring that this episode. I think we want to open it up and get the goodies that are inside. What did you just deliver us? Some bonecrete. We have plenty, but it's free bonecrete. No point in not having it now that it's landed. Oliver is up. He is a blaster. I'm not sure what job profession blaster is, but moving to it. Now, Bashkir, can you rearm these traps or auto rearm is not on. So we want those to be rearmed for obvious reasons. I'm not sure who's going to be the one to actually do it. Our storage is nearly full of just random crap. Just a bunch of bones, mediocre weaponry, and then, yeah, random crap. Like, we have a bunch of these statues that we could be placing around different locations. We'll be able to extend the wash the soil. Yeah, no, we're not going to be able to extend that. Oh well. We could extend this up, now that I think about it. But I don't think we care too much. We have like a dining room, and this is like the church. We can build another room for the rec center at any point, really. Besides, we have horseshoes. What more do these people want? Mad animal. What do we got? Ooh. Okay. Get down that way pretty quick. Another raid. Oh, these guys. Okay. So, Oliver, we want you back on that mortar. Kelly, over there with J-Bear. You die. And Oliver in there. Kim. Ashgear. And Kier in there. Okay. So we've got the setup we had last time. Seemed to work for us. One of those cassowaries was literally just in the way. Wasn't even the mad one. So let's take a look. Oh, these guys are attacking immediately. You dirtbag! It's gonna take you a while. I think by the time he's close to actually being through. Where's Oliver? Oh damn it. Priscilla. Don't mind the mortar. Go do something useful, Priscilla. I think it's too late now, but Priscilla actually really likes melee. This is actually working. These guys are bringing this too. Wait, who needs treatment? Oh, Kim. Can you please? So this guy's just not going to run at all. Kim, health. What happened to you? You just have burns. So we're just going to go shank that guy, I guess. He seems intent on breaking through this particular piece of wall. So Kim's gonna grab some nice meds that these guys brought us. Now then, are either of you worth having? Well, you're not. So Risa, Sarah Four Eyes, decent researcher. Yeah, just club that guy to death, please. Oh my word. 2-on-1 and J-Bear manages to get hurt. Oh, it's just bruises and stuff, it's nothing major. Oh, well, the one I wanted is now dead. I was going to try and turn one of the rooms into a prison room for her, but that's not an option anymore. Tibet and Udai both taking injuries there. I'm guessing Udai got shot by our own turret. Mao, how are you? I mean, you're okay. You're not really what I'm looking for, though. So I'll probably leave him to die as well. Wild Boar Revenge. Oh, it did a good job. Yeah, we need more graves now. Just even more graves. Kim, I know you're injured. Could you heal people? Who else is a good doctor? Bashkir. Okay. Well, you can heal Udai then. I don't want people getting infections overnight. So the mortar didn't come in too handy that time, which is a little bit of a shame. We definitely don't have enough graves now. I would really like it if cremation would be finished, so that we could just start cremating these bodies rather than having to dig all these graves and take them out there. That's a lot of dead people. Oh well. Something else we need to do now as well. It's just become that much of a an issue. We're going to build a second storage shed. Dave the shotgun foxes. Okay, that's cool. How much wood do we have to do that? Not too much. Priscilla and Oliver are now kicking the ever-loving daylights out of each other. Apparently one of them insulted the other. And yeah, we can. What type of tree is that? Teak tree, okay. There's no point in that. We have a bunch of trees outside. It's just taking us a while to order them. Oliver, you're going to bed. Priscilla, you should do the same. Seeing as the two of you can't behave like responsible adults, we'll lock you in the same little closet together and have Kim come and patch you back up. Wow, another raid. Not giving me any breathing room here, are you, game? Haven't even buried the last lot yet. So, actually, Oliver and Priscilla, welcome to the mortar team. JB and Kelly over there. Udai came in there. And we'll get Bashkir and McKay in that one. Hopefully these guys don't try and punch their way through my walls. I didn't know that was an option. They can literally just walk up and punch my wall. And again, these guys think they're going to sit out there and prepare before they attack me. And that's going to be a big old nope. This one's already injured. Was he fighting a boar or something? No. His right leg was torn off fresh. Oh, was one of my mortars already fired? Oh, it must have, jeez. Wow. That one's a miss. Oh, did you see that ripple on the water? That was cool as hell. Oh, there's the second shell. Nice. Yeah, you begin your assault now that half of you are dead already. I am really happy about this mortar choice. Yeah, they're pretty happy about having each other for company now, aren't they? What is your range? They're going to be inside it soon. So you might get one more shot of it like the guys at the back. Takes a long time to line up these mortars, but yeah, it's worth it. They insta-kill people. are burning through our shells pretty quick. And each one of these is a component. These are not a small investment. And they're done. Okay, Oliver and Priscilla can go back to bed. They shouldn't get infections from bruises. I don't think any of them have anything that's broken the skin. But we're still going to treat it anyway because I don't know if Rimworld makes that distinction. So we'll have Bashki attend to Oliver. I'll have Kim attend to Priscilla. How much heal root do we have? We still have plenty of that. We have a bit too much meat. Again, it's another one of those things we're looking like we might have to expand the storage for the cold storage too. Yeah, Bear, while you're out there, buddy, just dig me a bunch of pits to throw these guys in. What are we researching right now? Hydroponics isn't next after auto doors, but what are we researching right now? There's nothing down here. None of this occult stuff. Drug and medicine production are on the list. Is it something with guns? I feel like it's gonna be, yeah, it's multi-barrel weapons for things like chain guns, that kind of deal. Okay, now where's smart weapons? Well, that sounds cool. I wonder if any of these allows for better gun turrets. Or is that in its... I did have a mod that allowed for more gun turrets. I don't think I have it anymore. Oh well. Those ones are actually doing an okay job. Now, one of the storages is full, but Udai is just finishing up the construction of the second one now. The zone. I'm trying to click the zone, so I want to copy the settings from that one, paste them into that one. That should give people something to do, because we definitely don't want our high explosive shells stored up there. Oh, Bashki and Kelly got married, I forgot about that. Or are they getting married? You know, I think they're getting married right now. Well, that's cool, that's nice to see. Yeah, there they are, getting married. Looks like not everyone made it to the wedding in time, in front of the occult thing. Oliver and Priscilla are still in bed, that's why they're not attending, I guess. Major break risk, who's that, Oliver? Just get up. What's wrong with you? Urgently hungry. Well, Oliver, I have a solution for you. You're not that injured. Go get some food. So I've been thinking about food and how we need to expand it. And I've been thinking we might make a new guest room, rip out this wall, and just make this entire thing a freezer. Because the cold storage is not sufficient right now. Now then, this shouldn't be allowing. Yeah, it's not allowing mortar shells, but there's one already being placed in there that they will get around to moving eventually. They've dug all the graves, so that's something else they'll get around to eventually. There is just a lot of things to be moved around right now. Apparently Priscilla is a star. I'm not sure how I feel about that as a job title in a Rimworld. Oliver's still researching, there's a lot of stuff to be researched. We now have that door just open, so yeah, I think it's time to take that plunge. We're going to deconstruct that, deconstruct all these beds. because we need the freezer more than we need guests right now. Especially seeing as people keep leaving the door open because they're just dropping meat. I don't even think we hunted that. I think that just happened. Hello there. As soon as you're, there we are, and I think we're just gonna grab and extend this already. Because that should, yeah, it's frozen in there. Not in there. We will have to lay another little bit of flooring, but that's fine. And now it's just a matter of watching things tick over again. We're back in that holding pattern waiting for the next group of raids, I guess, because that was like 3 or 4 right off the back of each other. What? Why did you reconstruct that? I didn't want that. What are you doing? What's going on here? Am I gonna have to individually order these to be deconstructed again? Maybe it's because they're guest beds? I'm not sure what happened just now. But we now have a substantially larger freezer. Which will hopefully stop us from wasting food. Okay, I'm going to ask you to haul that pork because people continue to leave it in the doorway. Hopefully 3 coolers is going to be enough. It's looking like maybe not. Jeez. Okay, well, we'll put another one in. Okay, we're getting to much more quick research now. Now you're going to leave potatoes in the doorway. Kelly, you might actually be the worst person just ever. Just in general. Okay, well, we'll knock that down. Now, between all of these, they should be able to drop that temperature down. Hopefully. I don't think I've ever had a freezer need 4 of these before, but this might be the hottest zone I've ever settled in. It is incredibly warm here, and we're using this as a through room, which is another issue. I think what we might do to try and counter that just a little bit more, we'll build a wooden auto door. Components for a door, no thank you. We'll build a normal wooden door. So that people might go that way instead of through 2 doors through the freezer. Which is now a freezer again. Awesome. We still have all of these dead people to bury. Looks like 1 or 2 of them have been buried, but still quite a few to get. And I would very much like to get that ancient danger this episode, but I'm not sure if we're going to. Something's fighting something out there. Probably a turtle being eaten. And we have plenty of meat in the freezer, and we just got a big harvest of potatoes. We can finally finish off that corridor. Kill that as a grow zone, we don't need it anymore. Literally the only reason we had that was to finish off that corridor. Comms console is in need of repair. Get on that. I don't think I've seen all that many ships come through since we built that. I think I have 1 or 2. Things are finally being buried. Yeah, we're on a holding pattern again. Except for everything breaking. That's still a thing that's happening. And now we need to lay another floor under this doorway, or that is going to bug me. And yep, looks like people are going to be using that a little bit instead of walking through the freezer for everything. Researched hydroponics. Nice, this is going much quicker now that we're done with multi-barreled weapons. That was a long research project. So we have over 100 herbal medicine. And I know drug production and then medicine production is on the list. So we're going to be able to turn that pretty soon into real medicine. And then we can start doing surgeries and getting the bionics done once we have that properly researched. Well, we have that. We lack plasteel, which is a very rare material that we will be able to make soon by shoving steel and bone in a furnace and refining our own. That comes from the bone crafting mod. I'm not sure what it's called. We have a bunch of these large bone sculptures and stuff. A lot of really bad large bone sculptures. Put those around the altar, make it look cooler. Psychic drones ending, nice. So our base is getting a little bit busy now. There's a lot going on in here in terms of structure. Not entirely planned. It's just kind of grown up where it is. We need a new guest room, which I'm thinking is going to go in this corner. So we'll reinstall the horseshoe pin down here. That's nearly done. I think that one is done, so we can deconstruct that now. Sandstone pathway completed there. So that got us a little bit of steel on the component back. Now it's time to look at the new guest room. So we're going to go with simple wooden walls. That floor. I don't think it is. With a nice wooden floor as well. Nice, we finished drug production. Medicine production is next on that list, I do believe. There we are. So we're in the middle of constructing that. Shouldn't take them too long. Between J-Bear and Udai, we have a really competent construction crew now. Priscilla's not looking too happy. What's up with you? Just feeling bad and you don't like where you live. Well, that's fine. We can live with that. Why did you build that wall? Oh. Dude. Panther Revenge. Panther can suck my nuts. Take a look at your health, J-Bear. Oh, guy, someone pointed out on a video not long ago that J-Bear gets all of the injuries, and you know they're not even a little bit wrong about that. I can't seem to select him right now, which has me worried that he's just died in somebody's arms. Kim. I want Kim doing this, she is our best. So his right foot was just bitten off. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. That that's painful to deal with, not gonna lie. Let's go to our simple prosthetics bench here. And let's craft a simple prosthetic foot. We can't do that, we don't have what we need. Everything needs plasteel. We could get him a peg leg, but that would mean sawing off his entire leg to replace the foot. And I don't think that's worth it. So he is going to be a little bit slower for a while, until we can get that plasteel, which comes from... yeah, eventually we're going to need the electric smelting, which will let us build the furnace. And then we can burn bodies, we can refine the bone into plasteel. I wonder, does his thing now only have one? It does! His little hands and feet. One of the feet's gone. I'm not sure why I'm happy about that. One of my best people is now... like, 60% of JB just either doesn't work or doesn't exist anymore. But we'll have him equip that... oh, that nearly dead. We'll have him equip that other spear up there. Now these should be set to automatically rearm. We're just going to tell all these to be rearmed, since auto rearm doesn't seem to be doing it, but I guess people just have a lot to do. So JB is fully healed, as much as he can be for now. But until we get plasteel, we can't actually fix him. So we are going to throw a cooler on here. Got cargo pods. See what we got delivered to us. Oh, they landed on my base. And it's painkillers, it's ibuprofen. Well, I think we have now buried all of these guys. You're damn right I want to butcher that panther. I think it ate JB's foot, he should get to eat it back. Now let's okay, so we are going to need to extend the power in this room through the cooler. Out this way. That's fine, we can do that. We have a lot of steel, even though half of it is lying around the map right now. Like, we have a bunch just sitting down here waiting to be hauled. Probably like 1,000 steel there. Eventually we're going to get around to that ancient danger. Once everything stops breaking down. Okay. Why are you not connected? I see. This isn't going to work. I need to put a power conduit. I assumed that we could have power conduits go through the cooler and still function. I guess that's not the case. We'll have to have some around the outside of that as well, and then we can finish off the new guest wing. So not too much progress this time, except oh, that blows. So, heat wave again. Hopefully our 4 coolers can keep up with that. The rooms that we have are nice and cool, so we'll just have to try and do a bunch of work at home. It looks like it was a winter heat wave at least. Well, as close to winter as we get here. But we struggle with this heat at the best of times. That should be connected now. Awesome. So now we can get on with the furniture of this place. So we're gonna want just some beds, nothing too crazy. I think we might actually have less guests able to stay in this room than we did last time. But that's just the way it is. It's going to be plenty nice anyway. Now, Priscilla, what are you making? You're making like bonecrete or something. I guess we're out of cotton for a change. You have no idea how happy I am just to see this finished. How much cloth do we actually have? Should be listed in here somewhere. We have a bunch of different kinds. Is that just our, no, that's pigskin. Where is regular cloth? What is it? Nope. Feather willows maybe. Oh, we have like 2,400 of it. Awesome. Because we want carpet in these bedrooms. And then I think we may take down the cloth farm for a while. We'll have to wait and see. We can now produce medicine. That is awesome. Once we get the smelter, we can start making our own plasteel, and that's when things are really going to take off for us. We'll be able to make better armor. We'll be able to make prosthetic limbs for all of our people who are missing limbs. Which, as it turns out, is a few of us. Well, not everyone's missing limbs, but we have quite a few damaged eyes across the colony. So once we have good medicine and new eyes to give them, we will get right on doing so. This heat wave, not too bad so far, thankfully, just because it's the milder part of the year for us. So I guess we're not going to get around to that ancient danger this episode. I think you guys viewing art. We have quite a lot of sculptures made of bone now. Still don't know how that occult thing works. I think I'll just Google it after this episode, figure out what it is. A friend recommended I play with it, and he seemed to think it was going to be super easy for me to figure out, but I think he overestimated me on that front. And just because I think it's going to look cool, so we'll dress her in that side of the room, and then 4 guests. Our Devil Strand is getting closer to being done. Okay, we have another raid, so we'll finish this raid before we finish up. Oh Jesus! Okay, what you see there are mechanoids. The reason that is a terrible, terrible thing is that they have crazy good weapons that will just straight up ruin your day. So we're going to get everyone into their bunkers or onto their mortars. Yeah, we're not going to get time for mortars here, are we? Well, one of them managed to fire. So, mechanoids, they won't bleed out, they have really good guns. Nice, one of them actually died at the shotgun. Oh Jesus! You know what, you don't use the mortars anymore, not for this. They usually take a lot to kill. They're extremely accurate themselves. Luckily they're up against some pretty good defenses. Okay, so Jebe and Kelly can go melee attack that side to the death. So the good thing, we can deconstruct those and get plasteel. And we can get components out of them. If we're really lucky, we can get their weapons. We are probably not going to be that lucky. but there might be enough there to give good old J-Bear a new foot. How much does that take? It takes 15 plasteel, 1 component, 35 steel. We will be able to give J-Bear a mediocre new foot. And of course the prosthetics are nice as well. The components are a nice addition as well. So yeah. These guys suck to fight usually. It's just that we have some pretty good defenses. These are what are probably going to be inside the Ancient Danger. Get that new foot. And I think the way this mod works, to build a bionic foot, you need a simple prosthetic to like sellotape it onto first, essentially. I don't know that we would have enough to make one of those. But it will be nice to get J-Bear back on his feet. Might have been a poor choice of words. And we have nearly finished with the research for refining Born into better stuff. That's like next on the list. Electric smelting. Yep, that's next on the list. So we're going to go with electric cremation next. After that, go with the riot combat gear. We're going to want... what are we going to want? Advanced wind turrets, turbines, why not? Powered armor. Ship crow, sleep caskets. I don't think we want all of the ship stuff actually, that's a lot of research. Advanced nuclear power. And... let's see what weapons do. Advanced close combat. Requirements missing. What are we missing there? Spacer researcher. Huh. Okay then. Well, we're going to end this episode here, folks. We did go on a little bit longer than planned because of the raid. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you next time. Looks like we have... do we have a solar flag going on right now? We must do. Heat wave, rainy thunderstorm. Or maybe we just suck. Yeah, I think we actually ran out of power. Okay, so one more thing I am going to quickly do then. No, that's a terrible idea. Go for just another quick chem fuel generator. We'll go on that side there. Make a nice little T pose. And I will see you next time. Thanks for joining.